Diablo 4 bad. Say it with me. Say it with me, right? Come here. Diablo 4 bad. Diablo 4 bad. Look, man, Blizzard has done it again. Just when, like, this game is memed on every single day. Like, just when you think it can't get worse, it gets worse. Now, I question every day why I'm like, I want to play Diablo. And maybe it's because I'm sure if you've been a gamer your whole life, you go through your spurts where, like, you start a game, play 5-10 hours, like, I'm over it, and you play something else, and they're like, well, there's nothing else to play, I'll play this. Or you take like 3 months from gaming and you just don't play anything. And like, I think I'm just in this like limbo right now where there's like a couple games coming out in the next month or two that I want to play, and then nothing like I really want to, like, some games like I haven't played that I don't want to start at the moment. It's whatever. Look, for whoever is still playing, we're going to get into this whole adventure with the dev video that came out yesterday. I haven't watched it. I saw the Reddit post. I've seen like Aspen and a couple other people make videos, and I'm like, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch it. But look, say it with me. Diablo 4 bad. Diablo 4 bad. Diablo 4 bad. Bad man make game. Bad people, you stop it. You're wasting our time. Look, hold on. Look. You're gonna say it with me. Where's the mirror? Look, okay? This is what we're going to do. You're going to go and you're going to look yourself right in the eye. Right? Look yourself in the eye. Okay? Stay with me. Diablo 4 bad. Diablo 4 bad. Mirror's dirty. Ignore that. Stop doing this to yourself. Look, we know the game has its issues, okay? There's so many things wrong with it, from the battle pass and the 666 Diablo fun bucks you get that are just designed to just make you spend more money. There's so many issues. Everybody knows the issues. Look, so this came out, okay? Reddit is, what we got? 3,100 comments, 6,100 upvotes. So I feel like we should watch it. I remember I had to get the headset on, get the full audio experience here.
Do we have any emotes?
I can taunt you.
Taunt me.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
That will be your last stupid mistake.
Okay, so right out of the gate, it's almost like this wasn't live. This was pre-recorded, pre-edited. It's almost like they want you to make fun of them. Like they're giggling over a taunt that nobody cares about in the game. Nobody does. Like, look, that just was already cringe. So we're off to a good start.
Hi, I'm Deanie. I am a senior dungeon designer on Diablo 4.
Now, I've seen a lot of people bashing like LGBTQ, whatever all those letters mean. I don't know, dude. I don't follow that shit, whatever. You do what you want to do. It's your life, okay? I don't care. But I guess to like hate on these people for like whatever they want to be in life and saying that's why the game is bad. I think it's just a matter of you're bad at your job, you're bad at your job. I think Diablo they've proven that none of their departments, I guess we'll say, really work in sync with each other. It's like everybody, like there's puzzle pieces all over the place. Like, you ever do a puzzle with your dad back in the day? You go to Toys R Us, you get a sweet like New York City skyline, right? You dump the puzzle pieces out, you flip them all over to the colored side, you spread out the edges, all right? And then you're left, you start with the edge and then you work your way inside. You and your dad having a good time, you drinking Budweiser, you're eating a bag of Skittles. You know, life is good. You're in a 1-bedroom apartment because your parents are divorced. Good times. Anyway, Blizzard is your divorced parents, all right? Diablo 4 is the puzzle, okay? They dump the puzzle pieces out. Everybody starts working on their piece of the game. But the puzzle never gets finished. They don't even do the outline. They go, Maybe if we throw it on the table, all these pieces will fit together and work properly. They don't. That's how I feel about Diablo. Okay, let's get into this here.
Howdy, I'm Josie, an associate designer on.
Okay, so hold on. We had what are they?
Hi, I'm Deanie.
Senior dungeon designer
on Diablo 4.
Howdy, I'm Josie.
Associate designer. Okay, so she's an intern.
What are we playing today, Deanie?
So today,
Okay, I saw a lot of people complain they're playing on controller. I play on controller. I like it. I played Diablo 3 on keyboard and mouse. For whatever reason, my massive hands cramp up. Okay, if you got carpal tunnel, I don't know. It's just more comfortable playing controller and whatever.
I wanted us to play Belfry Zakara because it is pretty cool. Belfry Zakara is a dungeon that you find on the coast of Hawazar. It's pretty cool because
Okay, hold on. World Tier 1. Or can we turn the CC off? Level 50, World Tier 1. Okay, so I believe I went into World Tier 4 at level 52 this season. This can't be good. This is already bad. They should not be. I'm sure these are predetermined characters, but that's already bad. So we got a barbarian and a rogue. Okay, all right. Watch her hand rate. Are they even playing? They're running,
themes all over
and
the
it
place, so
looks like she might not be
super unique and a super cool place.
She just then pushes it forward.
Are basically the
but the characters are running that whole time.
Themes all over the
She's
place,
not pushing
so
forward.
It makes it like super unique and a super cool place to visit. So the tile sets are basically the
I call bullshit. They're not playing the game.
The look of like they're all the different like looks of the.
Why are they zooming in on her like that?
You know, your standard caves or your.
Look at them spamming basic attack, and then what? Whatever this is, basic. There's more than just basic attack. Okay, this is already bad. I see why it got so much hate. World Tier 1, level 50, already bad. Already can tell they suck at the game. Spamming basic attack, and then what? You got 4 other abilities. What are you doing? Okay, all right, I'll shut up.
Themes to stuff to make it.
Yeah, she's literally, whoever's playing the rogue is literally shooting like the basic where you just shoot one arrow. Bing, bing, bing. Like, okay, so it all makes sense now. They clearly have no idea how to play this game. They've obviously never played it. Okay, so in my mind, I'm like, if you're gonna design a game, be on a team making a game, shouldn't you know how to play the game? Shouldn't you at least be familiar with the mechanics? Or like, and these poor people, like, they're level designers. You'd think that if you're designing levels for the game, you should understand how to play the game, the core mechanics of the game. And I feel like if you know that, you should be able to design better levels because you know how the game plays versus just, I mean, don't get me wrong, the artwork in this game is gorgeous and it looks good. They did a really good job with that. But I feel like there's more, like you need more, like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Its type in terms of art.
I think
the rogue is literally just spamming basic attack. Yeah, okay. So these poor people, they threw him in front of millions of people. Okay, if you're gonna at least like maybe throw in somebody that designs the abilities, designs the character abilities and the classes, and knows how they work and how to play the game, at least do that so they at least can play the game. But like when we've all played the game and grinded and we've seen everything and we're bored of certain things and this and that, and we see somebody just spamming basic attack on World Tier 1, they're setting these poor employees up to get harassed and belittled and attacked. This is not good. You should be putting somebody on there that's freaking beast at the game and call it a day. It is a big L for Blizzard.
this area is
They're not even picking up
large, so
loot.
it's actually shrinking.
Can people playtest my dungeon? And we actually have
They do a lot of play test. I call bullshit.
standing meetings specifically for like when someone has something that they want to have play tested, and we'll all get together and like play test it, and then we have a board where we keep like feedback and stuff like that, so you know, people can have like notes or whatever, and we'll talk about like what was good, what was bad, like what kind, like when we'd offer like suggestions on like things that could change or things that could improve it, stuff like that. We try to involve as many people as possible And then, like Josie said, usually at some point we tend to like swap designers on dungeons.
So you're telling me all these people have play tested? Multiple people play test this game? I don't buy it. You're telling me with all these play testers and the multiple times you've play tested the game, you're doing it on a world tier 1 at level 50? You have no idea how the loot's working because you're not picking it up and like swapping armor or doing anything? You don't realize that when you die, you get sent back to basically the beginning of the dungeon. You got to race like a whole minute running back to where you were. The backtracking, let's not talk about that. You miss a prisoner, like there's a lot of maps. I think I've been doing Hoarfrost Demise. Maybe that's not the one. There's like the Cathedral Knights everywhere, and every time if you go up, and sometimes it's different, you go left, it goes through the whole path, but then there's a little section to the right and there's a prisoner there. If you don't go that way in the beginning, you got to backtrack all the way back down. No, bad level design. Look at that. Oh, I didn't turn the camera back on. Look at them just mashing basic attack and moving. Look at that. Look at that.
So it makes
Basic
the
attack, base
process
attack, base attack. You can't tell me you play test this game all the time and you don't know how to use the ability.
Ooh, Conduit Shrine.
Oh, this is one of my favorite shrines. I love hopping around. And there's a bell. Okay.
I love the Conduit Shrine because I only spam basic attack, so now I can keep spamming basic attack but do more damage. Whoa.
Because I know it's the biggest.
You got a whole mob and you're smashing basic attack. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, this deserves all the hate it gets. I can't, you can't even be mad at it. Like, who in like the PR department was like, yes, let's take 2 people that have no idea how to play the game, throw them in, and let them suffer and make complete asses of themselves. You've got 3 elites here. They stunned them, whatever, and now they're just attacking one with a base. They clearly don't know how to play the game. This is so sad.
Headache that everyone has, so we're always looking for ways to improve that kind of
They
stuff.
did something different.
How did you wind up going into game design?
Oh,
Hold on. Can we see the reflection in our glasses?
You wind up going.
What is that? What is that? That's not Diablo 4. That's a blue screen. I don't know, man. Maybe that small one could be Diablo. Are they actually playing the game? I don't know.
Into game design.
Oh gosh, that's a long and storied question. I actually kind of always wanted to be a game designer.
Oh no. One potion left?
It's been kind of my dream
my
since
God.
the days of Nintendo. You know, back in like the 80s. You know.
At least the rogue does the ultimate.
Like you had to know someone kind of thing.
Oh, you got CC'd
So
because you stood in a puddle. You should not be standing in circles. Okay, so I get it. They're also explaining, talking while they're doing it. There's a ton of people. I would say the majority of people cannot play a game and also talk. You have to go on like an autopilot mode where you're so good that you can have a conversation. And that's why a lot of I know there's people like if my girlfriend's playing with me and I try to talk to her, she'll either ignore me or scream at me that I made her die because I was drawing her attention elsewhere. So I guess you can say like if they're not like hardcore gamers, you can't really, a lot of people can't do 2 things at once. So maybe we should cut them some slack, but then I'm like world tier 1 level 50. I was on world tier 3 about to be world tier 4. There's no excuse. Okay. This is funny. Look at this. Ready? Watch the camera.
Degree, realized this is really not what I wanted to do.
Ready?
And then game design programs started popping
It's
up
gonna
all
zoom in. You ready? It's gonna zoom in.
over the place. So I hopped into one of those.
You see that? They get frozen. They get frozen. The camera
So I
zooms
hopped
in.
into one
Ready?
of those.
Zoom. And then they die. Whoever edited this video was like, oh, this is great. Let's show how difficult the game is. Let's show one of the worst the worst things in the game is getting CC'd and then dying to it. Let's zoom in and make this like a highlight of the video. Wow. The fact that they zoomed in. And then they're like, you have died.
I can go get
And
you.
then,
Look at how hard this gets. It's world tier 1. If you die at world tier 1, they're level 49. You're 50. You should be fighting level 69, 70, no problem. On world tier 1, you should probably be fighting level 80 monsters, no problem. You should be doing a nightmare dungeon. This is pathetic. And like this, see, this is the thing. They're not really talking about the game. They're like, oh, Diablo devs, what's it called? Adventure with a dev. They're not adventuring. They're just dying. They're just telling us their backstory. Nobody asked for the backstory of who they are, how they got there, what degrees they got, any of that. We want to see. This just shows as to how, like, everybody's like, now we know. Now we know exactly why this game is so bad. This is why. And they released this on their channel.
That
Notice how many times they take their hands off the controller to talk, like they're talking with their hands. Let's rewind a little bit. Okay, I don't know which one's which, but when she takes her hand off, I'm pretty sure they're both doing attacks. How are you attacking when you're like talking like this? Watch.
experiences.
Watch, they're
making
both right
levels and
here.
Environments that people have fun in.
Watch this. They're
feel
both
so,
attacking
like,
right here, right?
elated just
Hands
due
off
to
the
fact
controller?
that Being under NDA for so long, which granted I haven't been on this project as long as Dini has, but being able to finally be able to tell.
And again, you got that bright blue screen. Diablo 4 this is clearly not a bright blue screen.
friends like, oh hey, here's the game, go try it, and like.
And if it was lighting, nobody, like the light is white, maybe a little yellow, the lumens, if you will. It's not, they don't have a blue light on them. So it's not the lighting effects they're doing for the video. Okay, look. Remember how I just said they weren't playing and like they were taking their hands off the controller? Look at this. They're both running, okay? Watch, look, mashing the button, mashing
Getting
buttons.
to basically.
What are they
like,
attacking?
Hey, this is what.
They're running. They're just running. Their characters aren't basic attacking. They're smashing basic attack. All right, I won't talk about that anymore. They're clearly not playing the game. Her wife? Okay, so I don't want to get into that whole thing, but when people were saying diversity everywhere, I think this is more of like a, because, you know, Blizzard was the whole female thing they had going on and the whole, all those allegations, all the bullshit they went through. Maybe they're like, well, people, like, everything is about diversity these days. It drives me nuts, dude. It drives me nuts. We don't care. We just want to play the game, and we want to play a good game. We want to see devs that actually care about the game and know what they're doing. Not playing level 50 World Tier 1 dying while not playing the game.
So they've got like a Discord server going, so it's kind of cool, like watching them all
that's
like go
really
through
sweet.
and.
They got my whole family. They got a Discord server. And the other good chick goes, "That's so sweet. It's so sweet that you have a Discord." Who says that? Hey guys, let's start our own. I'm gonna start a Discord channel. Okay, we're all gonna get in and we're gonna play Diablo 4. It's gonna be so sweet. It's gonna be gentle. We're gonna fucking whip our dicks out. We're gonna slap them on our desks, on our keyboard, and we're gonna stroke each other's tips while we play. And it's gonna be the sweet, sweet dripping teat of Diablo 4.
Like, while I've worked on dungeons.
The game is so expansive. Hold on.
But I've been pleasantly surprised. Like, the game is so expansive.
Does she mean expensive? Because you're charging $25-$30 for a skin for one character when you switch characters every 3 months to try a new one for the new season? Or a rigged battle pass? Expansive? Don't get me wrong. The open world design, it's good. It's good. Everything, the different biomes and everything, it looks, you know, it's good. But there's nothing to do in the open world. They've nerfed Helltides. They just upped monster density, but the 250 cinders now to get a mystery chest is dookie. It's a little better now because cinders drop more. I wouldn't call it expansive. You got like maybe 10 different bosses that you see out of what, like they have over 100 dungeons, and it's like the same 10 bosses over and over and over. The enemies, it's the same. I feel like less than 10 enemies you see spiders, bees, the fat man that explode, the fucking archers that shoot you from off the screen, the wraiths, the ghosts. Like, that's it. The same in the knights. That's all you see over and over and over and over. What's expansive about that? Okay, so they just started the boss, World Tier 1, level 50. They should be 1 or 2 shotting this boss. This boss should be dead within 5 seconds.
Go look forward to and playing too.
So we're at the drowned sea hag. As you can see, she's quite the lady.
You see that cut in the edit, right? They were like here. Now they're all the way down. They were not doing that much damage.
And
standing in okay, all right.
Yeah,
it should be dead.
Puddles on the ground that you have to make sure you don't step on or get pushed into by the waves rolling by, like that.
She was actually the big boss of the BlizzCon demo back in, what was it, 2019 or whatever, when we announced the game.
They're making no progress on this boss.
She was what
oh
everyone
my god,
thought.
this is pathetic.
Like, cool sequence with a cave that was like flooded, and you
Or
had to,
they
like,
stunned
drain
it.
the water, and you'd find
And they're
her
shooting with a basic attack.
I don't know. It kind of.
I feel like I'm average at games. I wouldn't even say that. I feel like if Blizzard ported me this build, whatever they're playing, I bet you I could kill that boss way faster. And I feel like the majority of the people watching this video also could do that. There's no way it takes this long. That is insane. Nobody basic attacks a fucking boss for like that. You're not gonna kill it.
More of your audience.
Yeah. And we beat the boss.
That was so bad. That was so cringe. It took them 2 minutes with jump cuts to kill a boss on World Tier 1 at level 50. Oh my god.
I really want to make a fanfare, but it's the wrong genre, so.
They just make an ode to Final Fantasy? Oh god.
Do we have any emotes?
We have...
I can say hello.
I can taunt you.
Taunt me.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
Yeah, there are so many ways. You had 6 abilities and you kept spamming 2. Jesus Christ.
Alright,
Is this
fine.
done? It's almost done. Okay, thank God.
I will be your last.
I hope this is Blizzard's last PR stunt that will be a stupid mistake, because they are making themselves look so fucking bad.
Stupid mistake.
Thank you, Dean, so much for playing. And
Yes, thank you for playing with me. I know we do this on a daily basis, but
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
we do this on a daily basis.
You
but
do this on a daily basis. You're playing this game every day and you're this bad at it? Oh my god. Ah! They calling us their friends? We're not their friends.
for playing our game. We're loving all the positive feedback from it, and it helps keep us.
Have you not seen the Metacritic scores? Have you not seen all the shit that everybody hates about it? Okay, that was something. That was something. All right, boys. Well, should we? I feel like we should look at some of the comments. Dev spamming basic ability with a full resource bar, then dying on World Tier 1 at level 50 in a normal dungeon. Yep, it all makes sense now. I'm not the only one that noticed it. These two are probably the best and most hardcore players of Blizzard. This isn't a gameplay showcase, it's a dev team diversity video. The more videos they release, the more I truly realize how beyond saving Blizzard is. I wish they showed this video before the game was released. Would have saved a lot of people some time and money. This is truly a moment in the history of the internet. All right, we'll read one more. I thought it's not easy to be a dungeon designer. I think I was wrong. Thank you for releasing this. I can finally convince myself to stop playing a game designed by a level 50 barb who died in a normal dungeon. Yeah, and then, I mean, the Reddit is just the same. If you haven't read the post, you know, why taking a sweet dump, you know, draining that juicy butthole of yours, just go through the comments, because it's crazy. And, like, these people don't deserve the hate they're getting. You know, they most likely were forced to do this. But god damn, man, that was brutal. All right, boys, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back, and I'll see you on the next one.